up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell.
I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
Made up high as hell.
Get high.
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 I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
Let go. Haters be riding my dick. I'll be back on the block and I'm sipping the fit. You question me, I'll be flipping the bricks. I think it's sales and I'm leaving you hit. I'll be the problem. You gotta solve this. Slinging that weed, oh, I would've tossed. It better be Henny's a hydro or kush. Anything less will I promise no push. Light up. You got a problem on the back on the scene. I push that green and a sip codeine. I'm loving that purple like I'm married to the bitch. And I'll flip a few times and I'm gonna have to switch. Oh my, so high, man, I'm gonna have to sit. I take a few hits and I'm back to the shit. I don't ever quit cause I know they miss. I love that weed, so I'm gonna have to spit. How else am I gonna support my habit? Without this green, I'll be bouncing like a rabbit. Keep on feels bottled up inside. Put them on paper, that's how I survive. Burning this shit, bitches and shit. I got the monkeys, made us so hit. Sipping some beer and some vodka, that's it. Made us so high, made us so lit.
Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell.
I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
Made up high as hell.
Get high.
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 I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell.
I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke
Let go.
weed.
Soldiers be loving my shit because all that I bring will be shit that's legit. I don't deceive you, no selling no sticks. Just give me a Dutch and I'm rolling up thick. Let it on fire, then I'm a pass. They definitely go hold it until collapse. They can't see a thing, but man, now it don't matter. I'm rolling hits that take records and shatter. Yeah, man, I'm so high. There's so many hits. I'm like Superman because I'm flying this bitch. And I can never stop, I just keep on packing. Pump, pump, pass, so keep on rapping. And I can never stand for the he say, she say bullshit. People get spitting that TSA strong turns down. Then they handle it my way. Bust out my jars on the purples and Bombay. My boss the dude. Call him Big Lebowski. We getting fried. And then we very hungry. 2 hits from the butt, then you pass it. Oh man, now you're blasting.
Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell.
I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
Made up high as hell.
Get high.
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 I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell. Made up high as hell.
I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed. I love to smoke weed.
With a dope bitch you ever heard.
In a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again. Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2 Big Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
That's right. 2B Blood Podcast
episode 47, and we are truly high. That's right. Huge show lined up today. Chroma returns to defend his title on the hottest game show, on the highest podcast of all time. It's Words with Weed is back this week. Frank Knox in the house with sports as he covers NBA season starting back up. We got huge news with that. I'm going to get blunt with our listeners as I talk about being banned from TikTok. That's right, Scott. Breaking news. We're going to talk about that. And of course, speaking of the Scott no-sells our listeners once again as we get the latest between the Jericho and Mike Tyson saga. Mike Tyson, who we've been in talks with to appear on the show.
Right.
It's going to be huge.
Man in the planet.
Of course, hit studio. The Scott, say what up, Scott.
Yo, the Scott's in your house.
Frank Knox in the building.
What's happening?
And your host, the P to the double EZ. Phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. If you want to call in and you want to join the conversation, you want to say what up, you want to smoke with us, you want to try to stump the Scott, whatever it might be, phone lines are open. Please call in. We encourage it. And it's going to be one hell of a show. We got 90 minutes of getting lit. I hope you guys are ready. Thank you for everybody tuning in on the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitch, the Periscope, RTF Sports Network, ToBeBluntPodcast.com. Airware is going down. You already know. What's up, guys? What's up? What's going on?
Not much, man. Just, Thursday, approaching the weekend. Little hungover from last night.
A little hungover? That's right. That's true. That's true. Last night, we debuted the newest game show on Instagram Live. Every Wednesday, it's going to go down. To Be Blunt in your house, where Frank Knox is live on the air giving out prizes to anybody who can find an item that he lists in their house in 30 seconds.
It's pretty easy, straightforward game show.
And of course, during the show, you were drinking beers.
Drinking beers. I took a shot beforehand.
Shot of Patron or tequila, whatever it might be. And now here you are, Thursday, when we need you fired up. He's feeling a little under the weather.
I'm good. I'm having a beer, so I'll get over it. But
Scott, you should have bought him like some Taco Bell or McDonald's. I mean, that always does it when you're hungover. Or
Right?
definitely some pizza. When I'm hungover, that's the first thing I think of. I'm like, damn, yo. And then it could be fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm like, yo, I could go for a fucking pizza right now.
Dude, when I'm hungover, those greasy McDonald's, like Egg McMuffins, yo, that's what does it for
Ooh,
me.
the breakfast from McDonald's, bro, is a game changer. But let's not forget the breakfast from Wendy's, which has really brought it all together. They might be top of the list, bro.
I know, that breakfast Baconator.
it is good.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I mean, the Wendy's has slayed the breakfast game for the fast food. I mean, I liked McDonald's. I even liked Taco Bell, bro. The breakfast scrambler burrito, fucking fire. Straight
I'm
up.
not a fan of Taco Bell's breakfast.
Really?
I had a couple bad experiences with some cold eggs, and that ruined it for me.
That happens to me sometimes from McDonald's.
Dunkin' Donuts, I've had it happen.
Oh, McDonald's, every time you get a fucking burrito, bro, they're always cold. The
I
eggs
don't have
are
that
cold.
problem.
Really?
Yeah, it's only Dunkin' Donuts and Taco Bell I've had an issue with.
Damn.
That's
What's
hard to
your
hear.
experience been, Scott?
I mean, like, I've kind of always been a Dunkin' guy because that's where I go for the coffee. So, that's where I usually get my breakfast. But for hangover purposes, dude, I'm hitting up the McDonald's drive-thru.
Okay, so I don't really care for Dunkin' breakfast. In fact, I got cold eggs from there the other day where I got one of those little breakfast scramble bowls.
But you know what is good from Dunkin' now is the snack and bacon.
Oh, dude.
Oh, just a pack of bacon. It's amazing.
Bro, Jess got
Dang
that
it.
one day, and I tried it, and I was like, wow. I was like, this is fire. Like, it tastes like special bacon.
It's
You know?
sweet and it's got pepper on it. It's sweet and savory all at the same time.
But I'm just like you, PZ. I do that scramble bowl thing.
I like the bowls.
There's a sausage one and there's like another one.
They used to have like a spicy chorizo one. And
Yes, I
that
remember
motherfucker was fire. Now they don't have it no more.
I got real disappointed the day I went to drive-thru, ordered it, and they're like, we don't carry that
I am
anymore.
super disappointed
This is
about
at Dunkin'
this.
Donuts?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't even know
Because
they had
honestly, it's like kind of like it may not be the healthiest thing, but it's the healthiest probably option.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
That's why I've been trying to go with it, because quarantine has killed like everything I did in the gym up until that point. You know? So like that's my shit. And all this talk about food makes me want to do one thing, and that's smoke a blunt. So before we go any further, let's get into my favorite part of the show and yours.
It is the ceremonial lighting of the blunt. So I ask you guys, hold on. First off, lighter check. Haha. Are you ready?
Ready, Peasy.
Yes, sir.
I said, are you ready?
Light it up, light it up,
Yes,
light it up.
sir.
Then, for the three of us in this podcast studio, and the hundreds watching live at home on the live stream or listening in at rtfsportsnetwork.com. Ooh, let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it. That's right. Woo! I got right here a King Pop loaded with the loudest of herbs. That's right. And it's time to do what 2B Blunt does best. And that's get blooded. Or should I say, gassed up.
Think you can tell me what to do?
Woo-hoo-hoo, man. Damn. So I'm not even gonna lie, right? So I had I was kind of like doing some shit when I got home. And I have no clue what bag of weed I gave you to roll the blunt up. And now I have
It wasn't labeled. It was blank. So
and now I have no clue what we're smoking on for the weed. of the
This week we're smoking the Mystery Machine.
Oh, the Mystery Machine is a fire hybrid.
Where both Scooby-Doo and Shaggy like to get stoned.
That's right. That's right. So that's going to be, unfortunately, because of everything going on, I had no clue what bag I gave him. And now I'm kind of wondering what the hell we're smoking. But the Mystery Machine sounds like a good way we're going to do it. We'll start with that. Next thing you know, we'll grab a labeled bag when it's time to pack the bong later because we got to play Words with Weed.
Oh, I can't wait.
Scott, I see you sipping a beer. Why don't you let the listeners know? Ooh, that's the Scott's theme song.
Wow.
That's the Scott's theme song. That's not the one we want. I was going to say, why don't we let them know what the beer of the week is?
So luckily for me, I'm pouring out of the can, and the can has a label, so it's all there. But we're drinking from Other Half today. This is Frank Knox went to Other Half in Brooklyn, New York this past weekend, or past Friday? Saturday? Sunday, sorry. And this beer, unfortunately, he couldn't get. So I had to actually get this beer mailed to me, all right? And it's from Other Half. Now, Other Half is known for having collaborations, hence why they're called Other Half. This one is just from them. It's a sour. Pours like a dark yellow orange. It almost looks like a beer if you left it out for a day or two. That's what the kind of color looks like. But it's a sour, interesting flavor. It is got lemon, almonds, vanilla, blackberries. It's a sour IPA, and I like it. I dig it.
All right. He likes it.
He likes it. Hey,
I'm
Scotty.
looking forward to trying it. Probably
Scott
crack
with
it
the
tonight.
beer of the week. The sour.
Should have went with this one for the beer of the week.
It might be. I was already planned.
Well, on top of the Mystery Machine weed we're smoking, I have a very special drink for this week. That's right. That's right. After last week, you knew what I had to do, and I'm going to hold it like the Ninja Turtles, the secret of the ooze. It's the Truly. That's right. It's the Truly. I got here the black cherry. I'm not going to tell you much about it. You already know.
Peasy's
Truly.
favorite
The
seltzer.
secret of the Trules.
That's right. Not only is it apparently not my new favorite seltzer, judging from last week's hard seltzer contest, but it won the poll in our group page on Facebook
That was rigged.
as the top hard seltzer. Truly came in on top.
Who came in 2? Who came in second? White Claw?
You know what? I don't know.
I think the problem,
I just know who won.
The problem is Bud Light Seltzer is so new, not many people have tried it yet.
That shit's been out for months, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know about it till you put me on.
Oh, well then maybe so. Maybe so. Shit's fire though. But apparently Truly is the way to go. But that's not it.
Truly is good.
I also have the special beer. Frank, you want to tell me more about what you gave me here?
That's a sour from New Park Brewing,
Where's that?
West Hartford.
West Hartford, Connecticut. That's right.
That's their signature blender series.
That's right. Brewed with passion fruit, mango, and tangerine. I feel like I gotta crack this before that. Like if this gets cold or warm, it's not gonna
Yeah,
be
you
the same.
have to drink that cold.
So let me try this blender.
I'm drinking other half because that's my new jam. See, it looks like orange juice.
Wow, you know, I did not expect this color.
Oh, I didn't expect that color either. Yeah.
I did not expect this color, and I don't know why. But
Scott, we drank that at WrestleMania this year
We did.
because I went to check it in, and you had checked it in. And I'd already checked it in with you.
I checked in that one.
it's already been checked in.
I feel like I don't
Check,
have that
check.
can though.
Damn.
Perfect.
Check. Scott, I gotta ask you, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
With everything going on right now, how the hell? And when Walmart was already crazy from coronavirus, all right? Now you got all this other stuff happening around the country. How's the things been at Walmart, bro?
Let me tell you, the last 2 days have been very interesting. So, the Walmart I'm a manager at, you know, it's in Hartford. So Hartford is a capital city, right?
It's the capital city.
It's the capital city, but any capital city like Walmart's right now are kind of like, you know, need to take precautionary methods just in case. And we were no exception. So yesterday we were boarding up the place, as were the rest of the stores in the plaza, including like a Marshall's, liquor store, a T-Mobile, all boarded up. So you know, we ended up closing our store early. Just out of precautionary methods, and lined up pallets on the outside of our door with plywood on them. You know, because I'm sure everybody's listening.
So you're boarded up.
You've seen the news, so we don't want to have any windows broken or
No
anything.
pun intended, but it was like Fort Knox.
It is.
That's
But
right.
If you see if you follow our social media pages, you saw there's probably a picture of the outside, but what you don't see is on the inside is there's like pallets of water or whatever we had. If it was pallets of Goya tomato paste, it's up against the door on the other side.
So nobody could push through.
Exactly. So
Unless you're the Incredible Hulk.
So yeah, securing all of the building, you know, the back doors, everything, and it was just for the night. You know, we reopened back up again today, and as far as I know, we haven't closed early today. So, but we'll see. Hopefully, it's not a continuing trend.
Yeah, I see all throughout the country, everyone's boarding up their business,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta be safe. for
That's
everybody's
right.
Safety.
Well, I got breaking news here. I have breaking news. I just found out that our current Words with Weed champion, Chroma, is already lit up on 750 milligrams of edibles.
Come on.
Swear to God.
That's enough to tranquilize an elephant.
That guy's going to be out by the time we call him.
I don't think he's gonna be able to spell edibles.
It's going to be a zombie.
That's a lot of THC, dude. He's gonna be sleeping by the time they
350 milligram. All right, last time I ate a 350 milligram edible. Okay, when I was getting to bars, I remember ordering that shit and sitting on the couch. I got to the point where I couldn't even move, bro. Like I ordered food and I was just laid out on the couch, just like reaching for bites. Just like I couldn't even like get up. It's fucked.
Last time I ate 400, I think I was feeling it for about 4 to 5 days. I was in a funk.
Really?
Yeah, I was just lingering. It was just felt so high for days.
That's not good. Yeah. You know, that's what you don't want.
No.
You know, that's when you reach that point, bro. It's almost too much.
I'm concerned he's not going to be awake by the time it comes to defend his belt.
Dude, I mean, can you imagine, like, if we call him and he's straight up snoozing? Yo, that'd be wild.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be wild. Well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get blunt with our listeners right here on the 2B Blunt podcast.
Whether you're looking for laughs
Now he's throwing chairs, and he's saying elbow shots, but after throwing them, he's like, fuck you, Marco Scott.
looking for surprises,
Sports.com, Alex Jones here with no degenerate globalist and prominent cannabis enthusiast, easy.
Wait a second.
or simply looking to get lit with some of your friends.
Let's get ready to smoke it.
Then tune in to 2B Blunt with Peasy, Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time live on Facebook and 2bbluntpodcast.com.
Grab your weed. It's time to roll up. It's To Be Blunt with Peasy.
To Be Blunt Podcast. We are back. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. Jamie, Joe, Jim. Wow, what the hell? Jamie, Joe, and Jim, bro. What are the chances that the 3 top comments we got here are Jamie, Joe, and Jim?
Triple J.
3
Triple
J's?
J.
3
Triple
J's.
J. That's right. Well, shout out if you're tuned in. It's going down.
If I use my government name, it'd be 4 J's.
If there's that many J's, I feel like we should be drinking a Julius.
Haha. We are mere minutes away from Words with Weed. It's about to go down. But first, I gotta get some things off my chest. And it starts with my newfound hatred for TikTok.
Wait. You hate TikTok? Last week you were loving it. You're
Listen,
going viral.
You were the king of TikTok.
I was the king of TikTok.
Have you been dethroned?
I haven't been dethroned, Scott.
Okay.
I got held back.
The
I got held
TikTokers
down.
got to him.
You know what got to me? The Chinaman. The people who run that joint over in China at TikTok. They don't like my content. They're trying to hold me down. Listen, all right? I see videos all the time of people doing the same shit that I do. Twisting their grinder, blowing out weed ribs, fucking doing all this shit, smoking blunts and joints, and their videos stay up. I got 250 plus stolen in the house videos right now. Everybody's smoking in them.
250?
250 right
We
now.
got 100 in the past week. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
last week we were at 150.
Yeah.
Sounds like 250 more than what they want.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. They're really fucking me. So I've been trying to upload a video for like 3 days now, bro. And every time.
I heard the band in the block is a 7-day thing.
Really?
Yeah, I've saw it like in 1 or 2 other people talking about it, either on Facebook or Instagram or maybe even on TikTok itself, and they were blocked for 7 days.
I know content creators that have been blocked for 2-3 days that I've talked to. Other like, cannabis influencers.
Others are banned too from the platform.
Dude, I know, yeah. Banned, or a new thing I've heard about is being shadow banned.
Yep, and then those accounts go right to OnlyFans.com, then they become rich.
And shadow ban, Scott, means that like they literally won't even tell you you're banned, but they hold you down, like you don't get no views on your videos. But if you've been making like 5 to 10K per video, and all of a sudden you get like 50, and you don't see increase, that is a dead ass sign, bro. Because if consistency is normalcy, once that drops,
yeah,
there's something wrong.
So that means they're letting you air it, but they're just not letting anybody.
They're not
see
like
it.
purposely using the algorithm's not putting you out there in front of other eyes like it's supposed to.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, it's too well-oiled.
It's like a robot, bro. It's the craziest thing. It's tapping into everyone's personal information.
And I have gotten community guideline reports probably 15, 20 times now, where I'll try to post something, right? And then they'll hold me back and they'll say, you can't post it because it violates community guidelines.
Do they give you what guideline it violates?
No.
So that's the same thing with Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, it's
you
fucked.
never know.
They don't even tell you what the problem is. So now I try to upload a video. You know what they tell me? I'm temporarily banned, bro. I was like, excuse me, bro? The king of the weed TikToks? You're gonna ban me? You're gonna hold me back?
Wow, that's
Because I'm growing? Because I'm bringing the system? They didn't think a guy like me would make it to the top, but here I am? Come on. I can't. Listen, I'm fired up. I'm pissed.
I don't blame you one bit.
I'm pissed.
So there goes the TikTok challenge, Scott, right out the window.
Listen, it depends if they unblock me. And I mean, I've looked into other apps, but honestly, nothing's the same.
Dude, what do you mean other apps? TikTok is the only app. It's like someone told me it's the #1 downloaded app in the App Store for 4 years in a row.
Well, they have ones that are like TikTok rip-offs. And some of them where you almost get paid to use it. Like, I'm going to show you an example real quick. Let's look at the home screen. Is that not TikTok? Looks just like TikTok.
Isn't that the famous chick, though? That's the chick.
Apparently
that's
she's
the
on,
#1 TikTok
Now
star.
she's on here, too.
Wow,
on the Zyn.
Really?
It's called Zyn. ZYNN.
They probably own that, too.
And, you get paid, bro. to like watch and put out content. I mean, I don't know how much it is, but like that's like how the thing works.
I'm sorry, PZ. These guys at TikTok sound like a bunch of dick docs, if you ask me.
Oh! Wow! Scott, you're on fire right now. You're on fire.
What is a dick doc? A doc that's dicked at a marina? I mean, a dick that's docked
Use your
at a marina?
imagination, I guess.
Dude. I just say, listen, this is some devastating shit. All right. So now here I am. Hopefully by next week I'm not banned anymore because I got some fire videos sitting on my drafts ready to go.
Wow, so you're loading up right now while you're on break.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just pre-recording.
You're like an athlete training during the off season. You know, here
That's
you
right.
are. You want to ban me? Well, I'm making content anyways.
That's right.
Using your app and your features.
If you're on TikTok and you've had this experience or something similar, please call in. Phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. I want to know what your experience has been because right now I'm being held down by the man, and I don't like it one bit.
I haven't taken a deep dive into TikTok. Everyone I know that uses TikTok ends up saying like I'm addicted to TikTok. So I'm trying to stay away for as long as possible.
Well, I haven't really tried much. You guys know I can barely figure out Facebook, so.
Don't get me started. We're going to talk about that after the show. We're going to have to
took
give you a
what,
full-fledged like lesson.
What did it take 46 episodes to download Google Drive on your iPhone?
Oh, God. Oh, God. So then I'm reading through the news, bro, and I see some other shit. I mean, fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine's all over the place right now, right? All over. Running the place. His Gooba songs flying all over the place. Everybody's online trying to either mimic him or posting shit with his videos and stuff. You know what I mean?
Everyone hates him is what it is.
Oh, yeah, they're mad. They're big mad.
I'm sure.
Big mad.
I'm sure he doesn't, like, give two fucks.
Like Snoop, all those dudes.
know?
Jim Jones.
Well, because
50 Cent. Everyone's talking shit on him.
listen, I found out this is a whole new thing where he just posted a picture, bro, on social media, and his girlfriend got butt implants. I was
Really?
like, what, bro?
Is that the chick that's in the Gooba video?
Yeah, I think so. And they were saying it was like 48 inches, and I'm like, what, bro? Like, that's
I mean, if
That's
it's
ridiculous.
if it's the chick in the video, she already had what people call a badonkadonk. I don't know why she would need to get butt implants.
dude, I don't know. I was just like, that's like, I don't know. It was the most ridiculous
I have to
thing.
look this up.
Dude.
It's on his social media.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to. All right, I gotta look.
You think I'm playing around, bro? I'll show you. I'll fucking show the whole audience. I probably have it right here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but then we get banned for pornography.
There's no pornography here.
No, the last thing he put on Instagram was the boxing thing. He posts a lot
Listen,
of stuff
you
and
post something
deletes
like
it.
that, if the TikTok guys are watching, they'll make a call to whoever's running this over here.
Yeah. No, they didn't. It's not on his Instagram. He took
It's
it
not?
down. No.
Well, let me help you out. All right. There you go.
What's this? This is the photo?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look that abnormal.
Yeah.
That doesn't look abnormal?
I mean, it's very large.
Bro, that's not even right, bro.
But it looks possible.
Yeah.
No way.
I've seen girls with butts way bigger than
Dude,
that.
I saw something live like that like a couple days ago at my Walmart, okay?
No, there's no fucking
No,
way,
I
bro.
swear to God.
Dude, that's like comparable to all the Scots listening a Katie Forbes ass. Right or wrong?
That's not even a Katie Forbes ass.
You think hers is bigger?
I think
Dude, I'm just saying. Like, that is literally the most ridiculous shit.
I mean,
I've
to
seen.
go out and have to get butt implants and to do the plastic surgery is stupid.
I agree with you. I feel like it's ridiculous.
I would like to see a before and after of that ass if it's really clapping like that.
I don't know.
And I want to see a twerk, and then I'll be the judge.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, what up, Dennis in the house? Yo, thank you for tuning in, bro.
Is it the boss?
No, it's not the boss, but I think Dennis is one of our contestants for Words with Weed tonight.
he says he's so stoned right now.
And then news from Florida. All right. News from Florida.
Oh, of course, Florida.
Florida man. Hashtag. Everyone's favorite hashtag. Florida man flees police, gets arrested in canal after he fakes pneumonia, then wiggles out of cuffs and escapes the hospital's ER. Right here. This is true. This is a true story. I'm not even lying to you. Let me explain to you how this got to this point.
I can't even add that up in my mind.
So last Friday, right after our show aired, police arrested 27-year-old Jesse Grassmuck. No lie, that's his last name, Grassmuck. Last Friday in a canal right down in the Terrence on the Cape. I don't really know exactly what it is. It's in Florida. So I'm sure Floridians would know this.
Terrence
right?
on the Cape.
That's right.
Probably near Cape Coral or something like that.
Probably, yeah, maybe that's probably what it is, Joe. So it turns out Jesse was arrested earlier in the day after he violated a no-contact order from a previous arrest for battery, okay? So this guy had got arrested earlier in the day, right? So while he was out on bond, he violated the no-contact order and was arrested by police. Copper slapped the cuffs on him, but then he claims he has pneumonia and he needs treatment. Of course, so they put him on the ambulance and they take him to the Cape Coral Hospital. Cape Coral.
Yeah, Cape Coral.
Cape Coral, whatever. Coral.
Coral, maybe it is
Cape Coral.
Coral.
Cape Coral.
What? Got it. Cape Coral.
So while at the ER, he wiggles out of his handcuffs and he bolts out the hospital. He just leaves. No fucking lie. Can you believe that shit?
I wish you had the wiggle,
Well,
wiggle sound.
I wouldn't believe it if you didn't say Florida in there.
Oh, the Florida kind of gave it away, right?
Pneumonia, but that's like pneumonia and coronavirus are like the same thing. I wonder if he was like, I got coronavirus. Because I heard that, we've seen memes of that being a thing. Like, cop pulls me over, you just put up a sign, I got coronavirus when it first started happening. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, only in Florida. Like that type of shit.
Florida's a very interesting place. Like every week, it's just hashtag Florida man.
Florida man, it's a challenge.
Like multiple, right? Florida man. Like it's ridiculous. So, like to me, I'm like, well, I've seen there's like a trend going on online. Have you guys heard about the Florida man trend?
Yes, Scott brought it up on the podcast.
Heard all about it.
Did he?
Yeah. What did you bring it up on air or off air?
I can't even remember, but I know I brought it up.
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing about this. Can you tell me more about the Florida man? The
Scott
whole thing?
would be the
So
guy.
there's like, because there's so
Please,
many
Scott,
things.
inform the audience and me again because I don't even remember.
All right, well, those of you that listen to our podcast, half of our wacky news stories, they come out of Florida, right? So, like, apparently there's a Florida challenge, and it's if you type in Florida man and your birthday, see what you get.
Just month and day, not year.
Yeah, month and date.
Yep. I did it after we you had told me about
and
it.
I did it too. What'd you get?
So mine, the first and most popular story was the headline: a Florida man wondered whether his flak jacket worked.
It sounds like a tongue twister.
So his cousin picked up the gun.
Can you say that again?
A Florida man wondered whether his flak jacket worked, like his bulletproof
The
vest.
first time you said it, I'm just too highbrow. I was like, that sounds like a tongue twister.
So his cousin picked
Basic
up
as fuck.
the gun. A Florida man wondered whether a flak jacket was still functional and was shot and killed by his cousin, who was seemingly testing the protective gear.
Okay.
Did the bullet at least hit the flat jacket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It went right into him. I guess he took out the gun, pointed it right at his chest with his flak jacket on, penetrated it, killed him in the hospital like hours later.
Come on.
Why couldn't he just like put the flat jacket against a tree and just try it that way or something?
So he was charged with manslaughter. He wasn't even charged with murder, which is weird because, like, it doesn't even say in the article whether there were witnesses there who watched this. I mean, so the cops come, they're like, hey, man, he wanted me to test out his flak jacket, so I just shot him. It's not a very believable story, right?
No, not really. But I mean, that's still pretty cool. What about you, Scott? What's your Florida man?
Cool,
gimmick?
that's not cool, man. It's a terrible story.
I don't know. It's kind of.
When I put mine in, so my birthday, right? Of course, it's April Fool's Day, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get like some sort of April Fool's prank. Apparently, this guy killed a baby manatee and then tried to grill it.
What?
Like he tried to cook it, and then you just see a picture of him with it on the grill. I guess he got arrested out of it, but yeah, that's a story.
Where
and
in
then,
Florida was this?
It was. I gotta look it back up.
Well, Scott Bold prediction I think I got here that the actually coronavirus might have come from the Florida wet markets after hearing something like that.
It might have. And then I just picked like a random date just now just to see what else I'd get. So I typed in Florida man October 23rd, and I just did this like a couple seconds ago. And the first thing I get is Florida man arrested for having sex with stuffed Olaf at Target.
What?
So apparently they were selling a stuffed Olaf, and this guy
a stuffed Olaf
decided to fornicate with it. I don't know.
What? Is this for real?
Yeah, it's for
Yeah,
I
dude, it's the
Googled
first thing that comes up.
I Googled today's date, Florida man, June 4th, Florida man. Florida man charged with manslaughter for shooting women during foreplay with gun.
Come on, dude. You got to be shitting me.
Yeah.
If anybody was listening, if you want to give me a date, we'll see what
She
comes
was
up.
shot in her upper body.
If you give me a
with
date
a
of the
gun.
year or your birthday, if you want to throw it up on the comments,
Yeah, throw it up.
I will
Or
look
just
it
do
up and I'll
yourself.
read it on air for you.
Well, Krista's headline, she just commented in and it says, hers was Florida man allegedly drunk and naked sets house on fire.
Oh, wow.
Man.
And in fact, mine, I just looked mine up. And mine is Florida man wore female underwear, tried on baby clothes during break-in, deputies say. What?
Wow.
This is the kind of shit that happens in Florida. bro.
Yeah,
Baby
man.
clothes.
Baby clothes. We got baby clothes. We got a guy fucking Olaf. I mean,
Dude, that's
you said Olaf, right?
Yeah, Olaf.
Like the
from
snowman
Frozen.
from Frozen?
the snowman from Frozen, for real?
Poor Olaf, man.
Dude.
He's one of my favorite characters in Frozen.
I'm sorry if I ruined it all for you.
No, I didn't, but that's just very disturbing.
It is very disturbing.
I think it was that guy's favorite character too, though.
Who's that?
The guy that fucked it.
Oh, wow, Scott.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wow, Scott. Well, we're going to take
Can you
a quick
imagine him out there just fucking a snowman in the middle of winter? Building, all right, guys, I'm going to go build a snowman and I'm going to plow it down.
Oh, my God.
I wish he would have just let it go. Let it go.
Dude, we're going to take a quick break. This is getting out of hand. And when we come back, we're going to get things started because we got to get into a little words with weed, right? I mean, I feel like it's getting to be the time. I got nice and high. We got to relight the blunt. Scott, you might have
I wonder if Chroma's going to show up. That's what I'm most concerned about.
Dude, 750 milligrams of edibles. God damn it.
That's too much.
He's that lit right now.
That's enough
putting
for-
his championship on the line. I mean, is that how you prep for a title match?
We'll see.
You know? I mean, like, if you ask me, that's like a terrible idea, bro. Terrible. So,
Terrible.
take a quick break. When we come back, it's Words with Weed right here on the 2B Blunt Podcast.
What? Bounce. What? I bang. Yup. Yup. Bounce. Yup. Bounce. Yup. Bounce. Yup. Bounce. Yup. Bounce. Yup. Bounce. Yup. PZ's back. PZ for PZ's back. I know y'all people been waiting. I'm back, so fuck all y'all hating because you can up and buck, but you won't blow me down. You can up and buck, but you won't blow me down. PZ's back, bitch, legend, cause I'm great. You can check my name known all through the tri-state. It's official that I made it, cause I'm seeing people hate. And I know they be wishing they could eat off my plate, but they can't. Hold up, this is a one-serving meal. Got a whole plate of carrots, finna put it in a grill. Put a few up on my wrist for when I wanna tell time. Put the rest of Chanel shades, this watch finna blind, oh yeah. Did I mention that I changed my mind state? Went from player to hustler because I know what's at stake. Ain't about chasing women, let them all come to me. When it comes to that paper, you know I'm out in the streets like a mouse in a maze. Got a blunt or some haze, stay high. So I'm always saying, damn, man, I'm blazed. Wanna make it to the top, so my grind goes faster. Easy, baby, got that fire. You can call me Dutch Master. PZ's back, PZ for PZ's back. I know y'all people been waiting, I'm back, so fuck all y'all hating because you can up and buff, but you won't blow me down. You can up and buff, but you won't blow me down. I'm the first man to go to the doctor with a cough. Get a prescription recommended and then I take off. Make a stop, grab a Sprite and a styrofoam cup. Pour up some codeine and lean while I light up. This what I'm gonna do, back with the same crew. Number one draft picks, back bitch, thought you knew. See me in the streets, then I'll probably holler what it do. Known as Project to a few, easy to the rest of you. Everybody knows talk shit and no black and blue. Hit you from six sides, something like an Alice screw. Won't restore your point of view. My success is overdue. Go ahead and disagree and meet the bottom of my shoe. Beef I don't attend you, cause most of you all talk, dude. Have you jumping up and down, something like a kangaroo. When you with right. Go and try my home brew. PZ's back, PZ for PZ back. I know y'all people been waiting. I'm back, so fuck all y'all hating because you can hustle buff, but you won't blow me down. You can hustle buff, but you won't blow me down. It's the Viator. Make some noise.
Shutting down the city. It's the number one. To be blunt with Peasy.
That's right. We're back. That's right, Jim. Thank you. Hashtag words with weed.
Hashtag.
It's about to go down. I can't wait to see how Chroma's doing. I mean,
I don't even know if he's going to show up, dude.
Well, we're going to find out right now. Let's see what we got in here.
I feel like he's about to show up defending the title like Jeff Hardy at that one pay-per-view against Sting.
What do you mean?
What, TNA?
Well, if you look it up, you'll know what
TNA?
I'm talking about, yeah.
Was he hammered or on them pills?
He was hammered.
I'll never forget the time I made Jeff Hardy turn mid-climb to the turnbuckle.
What do you mean?
At the Raw event me and you went to, we sat right on the ring, right on the entrance.
That's right, yep.
Jeff Hardy, you're a felon!
You heckled him real good.
You
got his attention, though.
That's right, that's right.
That was funny.
Well, it looks like we have, a pretty good setup right here. We got 4 contestants ready to go. Are you guys ready to play Words with Weed?
4, there's only 3.
There's only 3?
Unless you're one contestant.
Oh, I am the one contestant. Oh, man, that's my fault.
Oh, it's all good.
To Be Blunt Podcast, it is time for the hottest game show on the highest podcast of all time. It's Words with Weed. What's up, guys?
What's up, fellas? Looks like everyone's smoking or smoked out. We got our man back again with the beer. Looks like he just came back from Hawaii.
So bottom left, we have our current Words with Weed champion, Chroma.
What up?
I heard from a little bird, I like how that rhyme was pretty sick, that you had taken 750 milligrams of edibles before you came on the show today.
At this point, it's at like 11:50.
11:50?
Bro, you look like you're leaned up against a pillow, and I feel like you're going to be like assed out with that pillow in about a minute.
I'm about to be Jeff Hardy. You're right. I'm Jeff Hardy in that match all day.
Wow. This is Jeff Hardy.
Well, Jeff Hardy in that match, bro. You know what he's talking about, Scott, right?
I know exactly what he's
Scott's
talking
the one
about.
who brought it up.
Oh,
Jeez, Peasy.
well, I guess I'm hyped too. Where's the blunt, goddammit? We gotta do this thing right. Allow me to joke. It's all gone, not for long. We're gonna light it up right here and get back. This is gonna go down in the top right.
That's
Ryan. Top left. Top left. Oh,
top right is the To Be Blunt crew.
That's right. Go ahead, Frank. Introduce.
Top left, we got Ryan, straight from Hawaii. And bottom right, we got our man, Dennis.
Say what
What's
up,
Dennis?
Hello, everybody.
Dennis
is looking very patriotic today. I like that.
Thank you for joining, Dennis. This is first time on the show. Great to have him on. So here's the rule, gentlemen. This is how the show works. Typical spelling bee rules, where I give you a word. You say the word, you spell it, and when you figure out that is your final spelling, you say the word again to lock your answer in. So cat, C-A-T, cat. All right? Here's the difference. You have to take a massive rip before I give you your word. So you take the biggest rip of weed you can, and then you spell the word we give you. Are you guys ready? Does that sound cool?
Chroma, man, I don't even think he needs any more weed at this point.
Okay. I'm in. Why not?
So who should we start with first, Frank? What do you think? I mean, it's our choice. Chroma's dying. But champion always comes out last.
Champion's always last. So, I think we should start with the newcomer. Since we've had Ryan on the show before, let's give Dennis a chance.
All right. Let's do this. Dennis.
What's going on, fellas?
I'm going to need you to take a big rip of weed right now.
Okay, dope.
Here we go.
Bum, 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 bum.
He's taking his rip. This is official on record.
This locks.
Oh, look at that. He's still going.
Wow.
He's still going. I like this guy already. Chroma, you might have some competition. All right.
Sick. Finally.
Your word is boutonniere.
Wow.
Boutonniere?
Boutonniere. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Boutonniere. B-O-U-T-I-N-E-R. No.
You sound like a groundhog.
B-O-O-T-I-N-N-E-A-R. Boutonniere. No.
I don't know. That might have been a lock-in answer.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
said the word, you spelled it, and then you said the word
Oh,
again.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Frank?
I mean, that is the rule.
That is the rule. So, we have to, unfortunately, call that the final answer, correct?
Final answer.
Final answer, and... I'm sorry, Dennis.
Was it close?
The correct spelling for boutonniere is B-O-U-T-O-N-N-I-E-R-E. Boutonniere. Not as easy.
Wow.
Oh, wait a second.
We got a late joiner.
We got a run-in?
Thank God. Amber, former Words with Weed champion, scheduled to make an appearance, of course, fashionably late. But still,
My bad, Sal.
Still in the house. This is great. This is great. This is great. But I think the next person I want to start with is Ryan. Ryan, are you ready to play the hottest game show on the highest podcast of all time, Words with Weed?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh,
again.
God, this guy.
He's muted.
Every time. Oh, there he is. I hear him now.
Oh, I think that was Chroma laughing.
Ryan, I'm rooting for you,
Ryan,
man.
you're muted.
I'm wearing my headphone wires around my chin.
What is he doing, yo?
He's muted again.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Come
The
on.
Same issue. So work. He came at the same time last
He
time.
did it on purpose. Can you hear us, Ryan? No.
We can't hear you.
He said he could hear
He
us.
can hear us, but we can't hear you.
Disqualified.
Disqualified.
He might have to write the word on a piece of paper and show it to us.
Well, you know
Or
what?
we could just move on to maybe he could fix his audio problem.
I did it.
Oh, there he is. All right.
It's on work.
All right, Ryan, you know the rules. You must first take a giant rip of weed. Okay.
Whoa. He's taking
Okay.
a dab.
All right. We're up in the ante. He's going for that tier 2 prize.
Yeah, we gotta warm it up a little bit.
Ryan, who was a former contestant here, and he wanted to come back on the show, and honestly, I couldn't say no because this fucking guy.
What is that? What is that you're smoking out of, bro? You see
I'm
that?
gonna be honest, I'm not good at spelling.
Well, good, because this next one's a doozy. Are you ready? That's his rip. All right, Ryan, your word is
all right.
Perennial. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Damn, you're busting out the hard ones tonight, bro.
It's not a hard one. It's a fucking flower.
You are.
Perennial. Perennial.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. This week wasn't your week. You were close. The correct spelling for perennial.
Let's see if the Scott got it.
P-E-R-E-N-N-I-A-L. Perennial.
Wow.
So I guess our next contestant.
That means I came in second, though.
So far, yes, you are in second. Congratulations. Amber, are you ready to play the hottest game show on the highest podcast of all time?
Oh, wait,
All
I
right.
forgot about our late entry.
Maybe. We'll see.
We just need you to take a big rip of weed first.
All right.
There we go. All right.
There it is.
Ripping the bowl. I like
Ripping the bowl. Ripping the bowski.
All right.
Your word is diaphragm. 60 seconds on the clock.
All right.
Your time starts now.
D Diaphragm.
You might have got it.
That's good.
That's it?
That's
Wow.
good. Yeah, that's good.
That is correct. Okay. On the board right now, former champion.
She's coming back to take her spot.
When she threw in that silent G, I was like, I think she's got
Yeah,
it.
when she got the G. That was the only word I knew how to spell so far, PG. that you've listed.
That was the only one?
That I knew how to spell, honestly, yeah.
All right. Well, we have another one. Chroma, current world heavyweight champion.
Your reigning and defending
Thank you,
champion.
Scott. That's right. With Words with Weed. Chroma, are you ready for your word?
I am ready.
Will you take
Let's
your
go.
first official rip, please?
Yeah, sure.
Wow,
it's like a foursome at this point.
1,150 mgs deep.
All
there
right.
it is.
Chroma, your
What's
word
up?
is hydraulic.
Oh.
60 seconds on the clock. Time starts now.
HYDROLIC? Hydraulic?
AU.
Dick, I'm-
AU.
There is no O in hydraulic.
It's an AU.
It is HYDRAULIC.
That's right. That's, you know,
Wow.
I would have been champion tonight.
Is that where we're at right now?
That's it. It's only Amber that's got it
That's right, Amber. You heard once former champion, first ever two-time champion. Amber, congratulations.
Somebody said something about Ed Hardy jumping in at the last moment.
Ed Hardy, wow.
It's a little controversial.
Shot
I
party.
mean, she wasn't there at the beginning when the bell rang. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I went out of the point.
She cashed in her money in the bank.
That's true. She got a rematch clause.
She cashed in her
I have
clause.
to say it's allowed because wrestling.
All right.
I like that. I like
Ryan,
that rule.
you're gonna win one of these days, buddy. You're gonna get a word
Wrestling
right.
rules apply.
I just hope Chroma can just spell his own name by the end of the night.
He doesn't look like he even can work the camera. Look at him. His eyes are closed. He's sleeping.
We'll
Chroma, how does it
What
feel to be dethroned from Amber? I mean, the former champion, now current world champion. How does it feel?
Ow. I just took a face. It hurts, bro. It hurts.
Yeah, he's telling you it hurts. It's like as bad as getting banned from TikTok.
I'm sorry, Chroma.
Ow.
Way worse
Ow.
than TikTok.
The funny part about this, and you know what, first off, before I get into that, congratulations to our champion, Amber. Amber, you have the choice of a prize. You can either have
Okay.
a smoker supply box provided by King Pop, full of rolling trays, blunts, joint filters, anything you could ever want to roll up on an everyday basis for the next like 2 months. Right here. Or that's right, Chroma got the box. He knows what I'm talking about. Or you can have a $20 Grubhub gift card, and we can provide dinner for you tonight.
I'll take number one.
All right. Excellent. That's
smoker's
right.
pack.
She's going to take it. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Make sure before your, the night's over, send me your information.
Will do.
And
Thanks, Al.
I will mail you out a box this week for sure, 100%.
Show me something.
And Chroma left, and I'm really upset about this.
Yeah, he was pissed. He was like, I got beat up and now I'm leaving. But thanks for all the other contestants that played. You guys are more than welcome to come on and give another shot.
That's right. Thanks, guys. We appreciate having you on, and hopefully we have you again.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Words with Weed, another success.
Wow, first ever two-time champion.
Yeah, our first ever two-time champion. Amber was proven to be a worthy contestant.
Yeah.
She was on episode 1.
And then she lost in episode 2 to Jared. And then Chroma beat Jared in episode 3.
That's right. This
And then
title's
she
jumping
came
around
back.
more than a TNA match.
Oh, she ran
And
in
she
with her
came
Money in the
back.
Bank
Yeah,
briefcase.
she said, that's it. I'm coming to take my belt back. And
It's like
that's
it's a
what she did.
24/7 title. Everybody's just getting their stab at it.
We'll see if Chroma comes in for his rematch. Maybe he won't eat as many milligrams. I think he'll have a better chance if he does that.
Well, I got, a poll I did on the Facebook group page where I asked the people on the Facebook group, if you haven't joined, find us, 2B Blunt Podcast, 2B Blunt with Peas, I should say. Join the group because it's lit. I asked the listeners, I said, how high do you think Chroma's going to be tonight? And I gave them 4 options. The first was Dankrupt, right? I thought that was a great one. Gassed Up, which is a fire one.
That was my favorite.
Smacked. That's right. Or Stupid High. And currently in the lead, Dankrupt. And I feel like that is very accurate because that's where he's left after he lost his title right here tonight.
Yeah, that's right. He left with nothing.
Unworked with weed. And congratulations again to Amber. I mean, fire, bro. Fire. But now...
That's it. She's going to get the smoker's pack. We'll send it on out.
That's right. Exactly. It's exactly what we're going to do. Exactly it. And that's Words with Weed. Episode, what is it, 4 now?
Episode 4.
I can't believe we've made it that far through. I mean, it's been such a huge hit.
Episode 4.
I love it.
Good.
We
are 2 episodes deep on Weed or Rona. Stump the Scott is an open challenge at any time during this show from 6 p.m. to 7:30
Oh, yeah.
PM.
Phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. I mean, feel free. I mean, this is music I haven't heard in forever.
He's the smartest.
And I'd love to hear this again.
I'm from Hollywood.
Stump the Scott.
He's unstoppable.
Am I right? I mean, Frank, that was the original game show.
I know, and I sent out
That
a
was
huge
the original
challenge
game
last
show.
week, and it sounds like everybody's scared because I haven't heard shit.
You
But
think
did you
everybody's scared?
contact directly or you just contacted him on there?
I mean, I called it out here.
But you have to assume that they're listening, You have to really call them out via social media.
Well, they should be listening. They're
You have
missing
to
out if
tweet
they're not.
at them. You have to, IG and Facebook at them. Call them out on social media.
That's right. Quick break. We come back. Breaking news.
This is the Wonderful Band. Your House of Glory World Champion and the Soul CZW World Tag Team Champion. And you're tuned into another episode of To Be Blunt with PZ.
Yo, this shit's fire. I love this beat.
Yeah, we haven't heard this beat in a minute. When the show first started, we used to spit over this beat.
All the time. All the time, yo. We would just get real high and spit some freestyles, but unfortunately, it hasn't happened in a while.
Yo, we're about to freestyle. PZ poured up the rest of the beer, about to get wild. To Be Blunt Universe. Don't come around here with that curse. We untouchable. Come at us. Come at us.
Hey.
Come at us.
Hey.
Every podcast that Scott called out, come at us.
Hey.
Because we'll hit you like a blunt and you go splatter.
That was
On
splatter.
the bottom of my shoe. This is the 2B Blunt crew. Coming live and direct. Homie, check. Check your microphone when you come at me. That's all I got. I mean, I haven't floated mad long. That was terrible.
That was good. No, I loved it.
That was sick.
terrible.
That was great. That was great.
That was some poetic justice.
Well, speaking of spitting verses, it's time to make the announcement. That's right. We are bringing back the official contest. It's back. Gas or Trash.
That's right, baby. It's back.
We're making
How
our
many
return.
contests are on this network?
Dude, look behind you, Scott. That's all gotta go. I gotta give our listeners that shit away. What am I gonna do if the audience goes to the IG, go to the IGTV, watch the video where I unveil what King Palm sent us, and you'll understand why there's so many contests.
Directly behind the camera is a lot of prizes.
We got bongs to give away.
We got bongs. We got dab rigs.
We got dab rigs. We got Modern Warfare Season 4 battle passes.
Oh!
We got Grubhub gift cards. We got all the prizes at the 2B Blunt podcast.
That fire. So let me remind the listeners exactly what Gas or Trash is. All right, Gas or Trash is for musical artists. It doesn't matter what type of music you do. We are not sticking to just rap. This goes for anything.
You could beatbox.
That maybe not. I mean,
What do you mean?
I mean, that's not really a song.
But hey, it's a submission. Either they're gas at beatboxing or they're trash.
All right, fine. Beatboxing included. That's right. All right.
Beatboxing
Send
has to
us
be live on air.
That's right.
Phone.
Email 2bbluntpodcast@gmail.com. Send us a song, your best song, with your most fire shit. And if we pick you, we will put you on the air. We will give you an interview on the air, and we will play your track for what has amounted to thousands of listeners, possibly, that will hear your music.
So just to lay out the groundwork, so people know that are listening.
Yes.
When you say play their track, will it be like for 2 months in our rotation, or how many episodes?
It depends if you're gas or trash.
No, if you're gas. If you're trash, we never hear your
If
song
you're
again.
gas, we will not only feature your song on our, throughout our podcast for the next month, we will also put a little feature on the website for that.
We'll put out like 2 posts hyping your shit.
We'll put a little thing on the blurb on the website and promoting their page or whatever. It's a big exposure for an artist of any kind. So
That's
if
true.
you make music, send us your stuff.
Send it. Send
Great
it on
opportunity.
Over. Great
All right.
opportunity.
ToBeBluntPodcast@gmail.com. Let's get into a little sports with Frank Knox.
When it comes to sports, there's only one man for the job. The best analysis in the game right here from the 2B Blood Newsroom. It's Frank Knox.
Yo, 2B Blunt, what's good, everyone listening? The moment that we've been waiting for, we've been talking about for weeks, months. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been too long. Well, it's actually been since March 11th. And the NBA has finally announced it's coming back. It's official. Starting on July 31st, there will be...
Bro, that did not sound right, Scott.
Yeah, what is this? Like, this ain't a game of golf,
He's
bro.
that guy
Golfers
sounds like
golf.
he's fucking...
I was
The
glad.
NBA
Bro,
is back, baby.
You doing that shit in
Woo!
private, bro. I don't want
The NBA
to
is back.
Scott sounds like he's over here doing some dirty
Dude,
shit.
I was
yo.
so
What the fuck?
pumped when I found out. I jumped out of my seat. I gave a couple Tiger Woods.
Yeah! You did the whole gimmick, yo?
Yeah. And they're coming back, and it's going to be great. It's going to be 22 teams will finish out the season. So
Wow.
you got your original 16 teams, 8 from each conference, and then there's going to be 6 teams that will have like an 8-game regular season before a possible play. So all the teams I think are going to have an 8-game season to kind of warm up. And then there's going to be a possible play-in tournament for the teams that are in this pool. And that consists of the Wizards, the Trailblazers, the Pelicans, the Phoenix Suns, the Sacramento Kings, and the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
So the league will hold its typical 4-round playoff format consisting of best-of-7 series. The playoff format will not change. It was just like there was a group of teams. I think it was like if they were within 6 games or 6.5 games of 8th place.
Yep.
They're going to be brought to Orlando.
Okay.
So it's looking like the playoffs are going to extend all the way through October. So the Game 7 of the NBA Finals is October 12th. Usually it's around Easter time, and that already happened. The NBA would the playoffs usually in June.
Okay, yep.
Or the finals. So they would have been ending right now, but it's going to be all the way in October. The players are going to undergo daily testing while in Orlando for COVID-19. So if a player tests positive, they would result in that person from being pulled from the team, quarantining, receiving treatment, and then all the players and people exposed around them will still be getting tested daily because everyone's getting tested daily. So if they end up infecting someone else, they will know about it immediately.
Is this going to be like a no audience?
Yeah, no audience,
Okay.
just essential people.
Okay.
But even if there's like 1 positive test or 4 positive tests, and it's not widespread throughout the teams in the league,
Right.
they're still going to play the games, even if like they're not going to just halt the season again.
All right. Well, that's good. I mean, at least they're going to go through and finish it.
They're going to finish it, and they're going to do all precautionary measures. Like daily, people are going to get tested. So that's crazy because there's some people that can't even get tested like today that are sick.
And yeah, these
And
guys are
yet
going to
they're
get
gonna
tested like every
guarantee
day.
daily testing to like cameramen and NBA players. Like I'm all for the NBA to return. I'm happy about it, but that's just like one of the things that kind of sucks as a negative effect. Like you see everyone struggling to get tested still, from what I hear.
Even essential, like people working, front lines.
Yeah. They just recently started offering frontline workers, at least at my girlfriend's hospital, to get tested, but you have to swab yourself.
Well, listen, Frank Knox is obviously
You gotta
super
shove.
essential.
Wait a second. You gotta shove
that thing up your nose
by yourself. Oh,
I saw that video,
bro!
and I was
It's
like,
bad
I
enough
can't do
looking
that.
by itself.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, man. So the NBA season's gonna finish up, and before everything got halted, man, you got to remember there was one of the most iconic MVP races going down that I remember in a very, very, very long time, and that's Giannis and LeBron. Giannis led the Milwaukee Bucks to the best record in the NBA.
Okay.
And here come the Lakers with LeBron James. So are these two powerhouses, MVP frontrunners, going to pilot their teams through the Eastern and Western Conference tournaments respectively and meet in the NBA Finals? Or will this be the year the Los Angeles Clippers finally win the NBA championship? This would be Kawhi Leonard's third team he's brought to the promised land. You saw him do it with the Toronto Raptors, who you thought would never win the title before Kawhi got there.
Nope.
And now he went to the Clippers this year with Paul George and with Patrick Beverly and arguably, well, not even arguably, non-arguably the best six man in the game, Lou Williams. And
Louis.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Oh my.
It looks like the title, in my opinion, will be running through Los Angeles in one way, shape, or form, whether it's the Clippers or the Lakers. But you got to keep in mind, with all this time off, I think the Lakers may get DeMarcus Cousins back healthy. It could be a possibility. And all these teams, like the Nets, are going to be full force with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. You didn't even know if you're going to see Durant this year, but now it's pretty certain you're going to see, arguably, I've said that twice this segment, but what some people think is the best player in the NBA, which is Kevin Durant.
Well,
Kevin Durant went to Golden State, but he also went to play with Clay and Steph. And now he's going to have a chance to represent Brooklyn, where we've had a pleasure to drink these beers from today.
Brooklyn in the house.
And we'll see what happens. The Barclays Center is going to host some playoff games. Well, not technically.
Wow. I thought it was going to be
Yeah,
all
not
Orlando.
technically. I'm still not used to it's going to be in one place. I'm talking playoffs.
It's weird, right? It's kind of weird, but I mean,
everyone's going to be on an even playing field. There's going to be no home court advantage, which is huge. There's no travel.
Nope.
Like traveling from coast to coast beats the shit out of people. Never mind if you're like playing a full.
Might be a new norm. It might be better for the players and everybody involved.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to come about this.
Yeah.
This could be a new norm, is right.
That's right.
But that's going to suck because, like, it's already June and I'm already upset that I haven't been to Yankee Stadium yet.
Well, you did go to Yankee Stadium.
I did. I just took a stroll around the whole thing. Took a stroll around the block.
So at least you got to go. I mean, I feel like it's not the same, obviously.
But I'm hoping that at least maybe in the future they're going to open it up so people could watch games in it and just keep socially distanced, so you still get the feel of the stadium.
I've heard about like stadiums cutting their capacity in half.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, and then just distancing like making sections and shit.
Yeah, but what's going to happen, dude? That means the ticket price is going to go from $100 to $600.
Oh,
so if you want to go to a sports game, it's going to only be for the rich and famous.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the
That's right.
COVID testing.
Like the Howard Sterns and the fucking...
Howard Stern, he ain't leaving his basement for a long time, bro.
Right.
He's stuck.
He's not going
anywhere. Someone comes in his house full hazmat suit, or they're not coming
Just
in.
to set up studio equipment. It's amazing.
Yeah, Howard Stern.
That's the line, bro. I wish I had, like, that's like, that would be great. Listen, that would be great to have people, like, just be able to do all that shit for you.
Yeah, he's got people tapped in, like all his producers, fucking with his levels while he's just sitting at home.
You don't got to do shit.
He doesn't have to do anything.
Well, that's the whole point. I mean, when you're big time, you're big time. One day, we're going to be big time. God damn it.
King of Media!
We're going to stop.
King of Media!
Hey now.
Hey now.
No. Hey now's cool, but that's right.
Yeah,
it's
hey now.
better
Hey
with some
now.
real weed coughs mixed in there.
Hey now.
You know? And that's how it should be.
But yeah, man, that's it. The NBA is coming back. We still don't got anything happening. We got UFC fights happening, no crowd.
Nope,
We
by
got-
Island, bro.
Yeah, well, they're in Jacksonville. But we got this Sunday, what I'm looking forward to is, I think, the last ride's coming back, right, Scott?
Actually, it's not till the following Sunday, I think.
Wow, so they're
It's not till the 14th. This Sunday, all you got to look forward to
The
is
14th?
NXT in your house.
That's 10 days from now. That's terrible.
Yeah.
We just did it in your house last night.
That's right. To be blunt in your house.
That's right. That's not a
Yeah.
copyright thing, I hope.
No, it's not. It's not. But yeah, man. So that's sports are coming back. Just the NBA. We'll see what comes up next. That's all I really got. And I could sit here and talk about the NBA all day if you guys want. I'm cool with that. My prediction is the Lakers are going to take it all.
Of course, you love the Lakers.
I don't like the Lakers historically. I like Kobe Bryant and Shaq. My team is the Knicks.
So you're saying
but I
for
was a
sure,
big-
though, title's going to go to the Staples Center.
Yeah, it's going to Staples Center one way or the other.
One way or the other, but you think it's going to be the Lakers.
Yeah, dude. I mean, after the Kobe Bryant thing, I started rooting for the Lakers. I mean, they deserve it. He deserves it.
Yeah.
True.
LeBron deserves it.
That'd be great to see.
So I'm rooting for the Lakers. We'll see what happens. It's going to start on July 31st, so we'll check it out then.
That's right. That's right. When we come back, no selling with the Scott.
Hit up the IG or Facebook. We got more exclusives on the way. More exclusive. Less coronavirus.
The first thing I turn on.
To Be Blunt Podcast.
What up, Jimmy B's?
And now, bringing you the best and worst of pro wrestling today. The smartest mark in the building. He is the Scott.
Whoa, baby, that's right. The Scott is back with another edition of No Selling with the Scott. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot to be angry in this world, but
whoa,
we
baby.
are your relief. So you're going to listen to me be angry at the world of professional wrestling right now.
Scott's angry.
All right.
What isn't he angry?
I usually start with the lits, but we got to start with the shits, man, because I'm just mad about this. So let's talk about...
Tell him.
Let's talk about Monday Night Raw this week, okay? First of all, it was the second lowest rating Raw ever.
Ever? Like of all time?
Of all time, the second.
First one just happened recently, too,
Yeah,
right?
it was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
This was the second lowest. And gee, I wonder why. Because I don't know about you guys. Did you turn in to see a bowling game?
Oh, man, it was bowling. I thought it was going to be bocce.
I know.
I
you
thought
guys,
we said it was bocce.
It's
actually.
You
close
guys
enough.
really wanted the bocce.
Close
but
enough.
I still want to see the bocce happen.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
do.
We might see it eventually because I don't think this is done.
Did they have
okay?
it at a real bowling alley?
Yeah. And I honestly, I don't remember too much about it because I did not pay any attention.
Do fights break out during these
But
events?
this,
Do fights break out?
I wanted to tell you, this Street Profits and Viking Raiders feud, all right, it's already reached Rusev Lashley levels of when will it end, okay? It's just been drawn out for way too long. I kind of wish they would ban this feud in all these games that they're doing. Like AEW has banned any Hogans from entering their arenas. All right. Speaking of bans, we do not have any more buckle bombs. All right, as a result of
A what?
a buckle bomb.
No buckle
Oh,
bombs.
You know,
dude, I heard butthole bomb, and I was like,
Butthole
what
bomb.
are you talking about, Scott?
All right. No, not a butthole bomb, not a Bronco Buster, a turnbuckle bomb buster. You know, where it's a power bomb into the
turnbuckle,
turnbuckle.
yeah.
Turnbuckle bomb buster.
All right.
Power bomb turnbuckle buster.
So thanks
Cluster,
to
muster.
Nia Jax, apparently she injured, or at least there was some concern with Kairi Sane
She's a hack.
when she did that move. And obviously history will tell us that that's the move
Yo,
that
simmer down, bro.
ended
Nia
Sting's
Jax?
career.
Yeah, simmer down.
That's a girl, but she's a hack. She's
Anyway.
always hurting somebody.
She might be listening. Anyway. But at this point, and if she is listening, I hope she's not. But at this point, Nia Jax is about as safe
In my opinion.
to work with as if you were to down a bunch of Tide Pods.
Wow. Tide Pod,
Or
Scott, really?
drink Lysol.
Or inject it into your veins. I don't know.
Oh, my.
But anyway, we also had on Raw, the big thing that they were going with was the whole Rey Mysterio's Rollins angle, right, for Rey Mysterio's potential retirement. But it looks like out of this, we're going to get Dominic actually competing to avenge his father. So we might
Come
be
on.
seeing
Please tell me
That's
no,
fucking
bro.
bullshit.
It
dude.
looks
Tell
like-
me no.
That's such fucking bullshit.
No, damn it.
That's
not.
so fucking bullshit.
No, come on. Not.
Based on what we saw, it looks
Fuck
like
Dominic.
that's the
Fuck
route.
Dominic.
Why
He's
the
gonna-
fuck are they going to have to, like,
They want
why?
to bury the kid
Well,
immediately?
it's either Dominic feuds with Rollins now, or he has to wait till Rollins' kid's born and then have a feud with that, with him and Becky's child.
fucking bullshit.
Anyway,
The dude's never fought a match in his life. He's going to work with the top talent in the company immediately. Immediately.
Whose fucking idea was that?
Immediately.
God damn it, Scott.
listen, it ain't my fault. And you wonder why it's the second lowest rating ever. But anyway, also
Why
on
do
Raw
not
this
watch
week,
the show anymore?
Facts.
your boy
Exactly.
Gronk, Rob Gronkowski, is no longer the 24/7 champion. Okay, it's obvious he's going to be concentrating on the NFL and being on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24/7 of his time. So he did that promo that I shat on him last week for, and he's already dropped the title. R-Truth, I guess, was a disguised as a gardener.
Raking his leaves.
Yeah, and he
As
did
his
the
gardener.
roll up. The referee was there.
It was fucked up the way they did it, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, my question to you guys as I pose, is this the end of Gronk in the WWE?
No.
Nah, right?
I fucking hope so.
He put his toes in the door. Now when he wins the Super Bowl, retires again, they'll welcome him back and give him the fucking red carpet treatment like they're giving in Dominic Mysterio.
Facts.
And that's why I don't watch
Facts.
the fucking show.
Tell him.
So
Oh.
I do think he'll be back one day, but let's see. Let's get into what was lit. I want to talk about NXT this week, okay?
What was good about NXT this week?
Well, I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
talk
didn't
about a
see it
couple
yet.
things, but when it comes to ratings, right? I shat on the Raw ratings. So now, if I want to talk about NXT ratings, AEW's beating them majority of the time. NXT is really starting to close that gap. There was only a $15,000 viewership difference. Usually, it's a lot different than that. But there were some great matches this week. There was a triple threat tag team match, including a surprise return. We saw the return of Breezango. Tyler Breeze and Fandango are back in NXT, and as a result
how long,
of that, we'll see. But as a result of that match,
Dude keeps getting hurt, bro.
they
dude.
are now the new #1 contenders for the tag team championships for Imperium. So,
What?
We'll see that match down the line. That's right. Anyway,
Wait, they're NXT UK. Imperium's.
no, Imperium is
No, they're the NXT
They're the NXT
yeah.
tag team champions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Why,
are right
just
now.
because of lack of talent available?
No, they kind of just they're so good they kind of put them on the brand.
Pretty much, if there's NXT UK talent that is in the United States right now, you're going to be on NXT anyway, regardless.
Is Walter there?
Walter is part of NXT UK because I'm pretty sure, like, if you ask where he was right now, he's probably overseas.
Wasn't he part of Imperium, though?
He is part of Imperium, but the members that hold the title, I believe, are Fabian Aichner, whatever I pronounce his name, and I forget the other guy. If you want to call later and try to stump the Scott and ask me who his partner's name was, I probably won't get it. But those guys are at least in the United States, and since we can't travel out of the country, right?
No, you can now.
Kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. But
I mean,
that's the same reason why Jordan Devlin, though, had to give up the Cruiserweight title, which I'll get into in a little bit here. But the same reason why he had to
but
get rid
Rhea
of the title.
Ripley came back.
She was already in the United States.
But didn't she have to leave because her...
Visa issues or something, maybe. Who knows? But as far as I'm concerned, she's back. I think she lives somewhere there in Orlando. Anyway. Great matches. And then, speaking of Jordan Devlin, though, we had a great main event. And the main event was the finals of the Cruiserweight Championship, or actually the interim Cruiserweight Championship. Because Cruiserweight title, right, Jordan Devlin, he's overseas, he can't make it to the United States, so they've done this interim championship tournament. And Drake Maverick made it to the end, even though despite he was released on April 15th this year, he made it to the finals. Now, he didn't get the win, but it was a great match. But after it was all said and done, and everybody was chanting for Drake and everything, he goes up the ramp, and then there's Triple H with an NXT contract. So it looks like Drake Maverick is still with the WWE.
Such a work.
Still under
everyone
NXT.
got worked, bro.
I called
So,
it from day one
that's
when
my
they
question,
posted the
and I
video.
know you
You
said
really
it.
did.
Was
You've
it
been
all
saying
a
it
work?
forever.
Yeah, of course.
Was it a word from the beginning? Did they
Yes.
know when they were gonna fire him that they were gonna do all this?
Yes.
That's my question.
That's what
I
you
don't know.
call a worked shoot.
Yes, it was work.
A worked shoot. So anyway,
For those that know what I'm talking about, that is a worked shoot.
this past week though, it was the big go home show for NXT in your house this week. So in your house this Sunday, in the main event, title
Shut
match.
up, Jim.
It is now a backlot brawl match.
Oh, like Hollywood? Like WrestleMania, what is it, 12?
It was 12. Good job,
Oh,
PZ.
shit.
I'm so
You're
proud
not
of you.
stopping the PZ today. Wow, Scott, I can't believe I got that.
He was like a father when he saw his child take his first steps. He's like,
Like goes
"Wow,
perfect
I'm
with
so
his dad
I've
jokes,
never
you
been
know?
so proud in my life.
King of the dad jokes.
So we have the main event. It's a backlot brawl for the title. It's going to be Velveteen Dream challenging Adam Cole. And I don't know. What do you guys think is going to happen here?
Dude, I mean, I still can't understand how this dude's even in the match.
I thought Dream was going to be off TV for sure.
Done. Dick pics and everything. And
I
that
don't
still
know.
puts you in. You get the main event for NXT in your house.
The Adam Cole thing, it's like he needs a crowd so bad for that guy to work.
You just needed everybody to chant "Bay Bay."
Yeah, I mean, his pop is like, it makes.
Yeah, because
the
his actual
character.
wrestling is not very, like...
I don't know. It's just hard. It's so difficult for me to get into any wrestling without a crowd.
Dude, I hear you.
Unless it's a
I mean,
produced
there's
match,
sort of a crowd.
like
now.
a Boneyard match, or that Arena Brawl that was on AEW, or the Firefly Funhouse.
I still never
match.
watched the Arena Brawl.
That was
The
great.
Stadium Stampede?
Yeah, Stadium
You
Stampede.
gotta watch it, bro.
I haven't seen it.
You gotta see the Matt Hardy transitions. Anyway.
Just something about that, even just the way you said it, not appealing.
It was really good.
So
It was
call
really
me
good.
crazy though. Adam Cole, he just celebrated. We were there last year when he won the NXT Championship at TakeOver 25, and they had a celebration. And I think it's gonna actually, call me crazy, I think it's gonna come to an end. And I think the deciding factor
Bold prediction.
in this backlot brawl is gonna be none other than the creepiest wrestler I think I've ever seen in all my life, Dexter Loomis, helping out Velveteen Dream.
Scott's bold prediction.
So yeah, call it a bold prediction if you will. But now I want to get back to the shits, or do I want to get back to it? But anyway, so let's talk about SmackDown this past week. Did you guys see like how SmackDown just started off the bat?
No, dude, you always ask
Dude,
us.
yeah, no, you talk
And
to
you
us
guys
like we
don't
watch.
watch.
You gotta talk. You gotta talk to
Talk
us.
to the Scots that are listening.
You're
Alright.
informing us just like the
So
other
let me
Scots.
tell you.
Why don't you just have a one-on-one conversation with Jim Hamilton?
Yeah, well, he probably watched it last week. And let me tell you, the show opened.
That's right. Jim, call in and tell the Scott why you like AEW so much.
The show opened with
He doesn't have the cojones to call in.
It looked like a CSI episode, except it was with terrible actors. Okay, it was a touchy storyline. They looked like they had Jeff Hardy crash his rental car into Elias.
Wow, Jeff Hardy got drunk and got behind the wheel again?
I know, it's not believable.
You
right?
hate Jeff Hardy so
I
much.
hate him.
You hate him so much, bro.
They did
I'll
it-
still never forget the time we were at the show.
I told you.
He called him a felon.
Mid turnbuckle, he stopped, turned around, gave me death stare.
Jeff Hardy, you're a felon.
That is a true story if anybody ever wants to hear that. But anyway, but this segment last week, it was done in a way that to make it look like Jeff was maybe set up. I mean, it was kind of terribly done, but it totally had Intercontinental Championship
implications.
Implications. I actually wrote that word down. I was just trying to find it.
I got it.
Implications.
Like I could read your mind.
Kind of changed the tournament. In the end, it ended up being a 10-man battle royal, which Sheamus won. So Sheamus, after being defeated by Jeff Hardy, got back into the tournament, only to still lose to Daniel Bryan, while AJ, who was supposed to face Elias, AJ went ahead and said, "No, I'm not going to have a match with anybody. Daniel Bryan, sure, you could do that. Whatever, I'm not." So, but Daniel Bryan beat Sheamus, and now we're going to have the finals of the tournament. I don't think tomorrow night. I think it's next week. And it's going to be Bryan versus AJ. Of course, it's going to be a tremendous match. But
Wait.
that will be the finals of the Intercontinental
You
Championship
lost me.
tournament.
What happened to Elias? I thought he was supposed to fight AJ Styles, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got hit by a car.
Elias got hit by the,
Oh, Elias
the
is the
car
one who
that
got hit
was
by the car?
supposedly driven by Jeff Hardy. It was the car in his rental name. Which there was beer found in the car and everything.
Of course there was. Percocets, Oxycontin.
Oh, I'm thinking Jim Hamilton's calling in.
Is he calling it right
I don't
now?
know. We'll find out who it is. You want to take the call, Scott?
I mean, you want to do it right now? I still got a little bit more to go, but
Well, you know what? I mean, the listeners come first. You know? Two People Up Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Jim. Never challenge me again.
Oh, wow. That's, I know you got to just call him.
once you said, does he have the cojones
I
to
knew
call
he was
in,
gonna
I
call
knew he
in.
would do it.
Yep.
What's up, Jim?
So, yeah. AEW is just kicking WWE's ass in general. They did the roster and the crowd. They seem fresh. They seem like they know what they're doing. They actually have storylines that make sense, and they're not being stupid like NXT and WWE.
No, I get you.
I got
and
you,
when we get to my match of the week, my match of the week does come from AEW.
Wait. You stole PZ's segment out?
I mean, he stopped doing it.
Whoa!
All of a sudden, this guy over here's got a match of the week.
That was my gimmick. Now you got a match of the week?
Yo, I faxed you the paperwork. Did you not get it?
No, I didn't get
Did
any
your
fucking
assistant
match
not
of the
give it to
week.
you?
This is no fucking match of the week, Bubba. This is fucking
bullshit. The PZ's match of the week every time was Keith Lee versus Dominic Dijakovic.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my God. All right.
Thanks for calling in, Jim.
Motherfucker piece of shit.
Wow.
All right.
Wow, the Sheik's all fired up.
So that was SmackDown anyway. So let's get into what was lit. So I've kind of been delayed on this, right? I haven't honestly touched on it. But I want to talk about The Last Ride, right, with The Undertaker. Great series, okay? Amazing documentary. It's got the real-life look at The Undertaker. It's the man behind The Undertaker, though.
Dude, I've loved every minute of it.
He's always protected that character throughout the years. Lots of backstage footage in there. It's you really just come to the guy and his struggle with deciding when to hang it up, okay? You get to see all sorts of things. You get to see Vince's reaction. They ask him, they said, hey, what does The Undertaker mean to you? Vince just tears up.
So I can't do
He
this
just does
right
it.
now.
He just looked like he was choked up and
Crying.
he was going to shed tears.
That was the most impactful thing so far in the 3 episodes, was the unbreakable bond that Vince McMahon and The Undertaker
have. Absolutely.
Anytime The Undertaker is called by Vince McMahon, he's listening, no matter what.
And we got to see like the take on HBK's first match out of retirement, how Undertaker was kind of jealous though of HBK's retirement to begin with. We get to see the good matches, which we got to see those. He got to talk about those 4 WrestleManias, 25, 26, 27, 28, those ones against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. But the next episode, it will feature the train wreck match between him and Goldberg.
Oh, boy.
So we'll see how that goes.
That was all.
Boy.
I'm hoping he shoots on Goldberg heavy, because that was all Goldberg's fault.
We'll see. And The Undertaker, his thing is, it's like, you know, he has something bad happen, something good happen, and then it's like whether or not he tries to redeem himself. And basically, is that the match he can hang his career on? I just hope he doesn't try to redeem himself with a Goldberg rematch, because that would be almost as dumb as Jason Riker sending out a tweet, okay? Anyway, getting on to what's next. Let's talk about the arrivals and departures this past week. So we had Matt Riddle is now part of the SmackDown roster. He got the rub from Kurt Angle, okay? He's no longer with NXT. He put over Timothy Thatcher. I think I said Timothy Thatcher wrong again. Anyway, but Riddle's going to be on SmackDown. We'll see what's going to go with that. But when it comes to arrivals and departures, who is going to be at Slammiversary? There was a Slammiversary commercial aired hyping about the WWE talent that was fired.
I saw every single person. It was,
and we'll see. I mean,
literally everybody
in there.
You had Aiden English was supposedly a hand.
Yep.
They had the Bulgarian flag. They had Carl Anderson.
Yep. Luke Gallows was in there. Or Doc Gallows when he was in Impact Wrestling. So we'll see. It's kind of intriguing. We already know they're going to get Dana Purrazzo. But anyway, to steal Peasy's thunder, I want to talk about the match of the week this week. And that was none other than Cody's title defense, his first TNT title defense against Jungle Boy. Cody got busted open.
I didn't get to see it.
There was a huge table spot from the top rope to the outside. Okay, but they had a handshake at the end. Pyro going off. It was treated very special, as if it was a pay-per-view match. And then also on AEW this week is Jericho brought up Mike Tyson again. So we're going to see something down the line with Jericho and Tyson. And Peasy, I know you want to see it.
I know.
So,
I also want to know if he's calling in next week. We'll find out soon.
I want to see who he's fighting for real for
Jericho.
$20 million too.
But anyway, next week I'll be back. No selling with the Scott. Okay, I put the Stump the Scott challenge out there. I challenged everybody. It was silent. Everybody seems they're scared. And who knows? You might get Scott's Phase 1 focus, because I am going to try to travel to the casinos next week.
Oh, boy. Well, I guess we better put a plastic barrier around the Scott for next week. We're going to have to put him in his own little gimmick.
He's going to be the Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy.
What was it? The Michael Cole's coal mine?
That's right.
Yeah? Is that what I'm going to have here in studio?
It might be. We'll find out next
Well,
week.
Scott, next week you'll be telling your stories through a N95 mask that I will provide for you. We will leave it outside in the mailbox when you get in, put it on, and bring your own rubber gloves.
That's right. 2B Blunt Podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, support the show. Make sure you follow
Cash
us.
App, the official Pete. Not just
official PC Cash App. You want to support the show, you can use some upgrades.
Or you could go on TikTok and write them a message asking why they banned the Smoked Out Superstar.
That's right, yeah.
Peasy.
The Smoked Out Superstar.
We might
That's right.
The Peasy-tician. I think we might have to do that.
The what?
The Peasy-tician.
Oh, a Peasy-tician.
A Peasy-tician.
Like
Get
a
you back on TikTok.
Or just a petition. Or a change.org petition to get it back on TikTok.
Right. We'll get it started one way or another. Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, at 2B Blunt Podcast with the number 2. From the Scott, Frank Knox, and Peasy. We'll see you next week for episode 48. Same weed time. Same weed channel.